how's it going? I hope everyone is doing well whenever you tune in and see this day or night. So this is going to be a general reading for our sign Capricorn for August 1st through August 18th. It is a timeless reading, meaning it can resonate for some of you guys a year in the past, okay, or a year in the future, 6 months in the past, 6 months in the future. Sometimes it does take things time to manifest, okay, so always keep that in mind. And also this reading may resonate for you even if you're not a sun, rising, moon, or Venus Capricorn, as we all have all 12 zodiac signs throughout our chart. So I always encourage everybody, if you haven't already, to get your own birth chart online for free, even if you don't have your exact birth time, to find out your other placements and read your other horoscopes and check out the other videos I have on my channel here as well. Sometimes your rising sign or your sun sign or your moon sign may resonate in different ways depending on, you know, what's going on in your life. So anyway, Capricorn, we're going to get into your reading here in just a moment. I've shuffled all of your cards and pulled your oracle cards as well. So I also wanted to say to those of you that are new, welcome. And those of you that are coming back, welcome back. All right. So real quickly, I do take a picture at the very end of all of the cards, just one photo, okay, that I will be posting at the end on my Facebook page in case you want to pull it up while you watch or listen, or look at it at a later time, you know, more close up in detail. So if you want to find that photo, you can just click in the description box below and follow the instructions. So Capricorn, first we're going to go over a couple astrology notes that's general for this time for everyone. But if you have already watched some of the other readings from this series, I will be providing a timestamp again in the description box below if you want to just, you know, jump forward to the tarot reading. All right, but for everybody else, we're just going to go like you've never heard this information before. Okay, so on August 1st, Juno goes direct. So Juno rules partnerships, soulmates, marriage, and commitment, okay? And then on August 8th, we have a new moon in Leo. Since it is Leo season, some people like to do their magic and manifestations, you know, during the new moon as it's building to the full moon, okay? But always do it when it is right for you, as intention is the most important. All right, and then on August 11th, Mercury, which covers communications and electronics, is going to be entering into Earth sign Virgo, okay, dealing with themes of stability, being more grounded and organized, okay? On August 15th, we have a first quarter moon. And then on August 16th, Venus, which covers love and assets, is going to be entering into air sign Libra, okay, dealing with themes of equal give and take, balance, and beauty, okay? And then the last note here real quickly is on August 18th, Jupiter, which rules religion, law, education, politics, philosophy, travel, right, is going to be semi-square to Chiron, and Chiron is the Greek god of healing, the wounded healer, okay? So there could be some Jupiter themes, you know, coming together with themes of healing, okay? So it is a particular note for some people, all right? But those are all the astrology notes. They are less this time than they have been previously before. That's just because sometimes there's more astrology notes and sometimes there's less. All right, so anyway, let's get into your reading here, Capricorn. Also wanted to say, you know, real quickly, if you're new or even just a refresher, right, if this isn't your energy, never force a reading or a timeline that isn't yours, okay? So for instance, if this isn't you, before we get into the tarot reading here, Capricorn, it could be the energy of the person you're dealing with or people you're dealing with or organization or just your in general environment situation. But that's why I always encourage everybody to check their other placements and check their other videos and horoscopes as well in case it doesn't resonate. So let's see what we have for you here, Capricorn, all right? You have 5 of sacred circles in the upright position, the Hermit upright, Queen of sacred circles or Queen of pentacles in the reverse position, 2 of staves, also known as 2 of wands in the upright position, Prince of swords upright, and Six of Swords in the reverse, okay? And real quickly too, if you are looking at the photo, and I will try to place one somewhere on some side here as well, just, you know, to see everything, okay? But it's hard to see, it's usually smaller, right? But anyway, the first row is energy starting around August 1st, going through that first week and that weekend, and then the second row is kind of the same thing, so it'll be the second week and weekend of August. Okay. So we start in the main 6 in the center, and then we work, you know, alongside for the tarot confirmation cards from another deck. And then also we talk about what's on the top and the bottom of each deck, you know, in different places depending on where my spirit guides tell me. But let's go ahead and start with your first card here in the center, Capricorn. So you have the 5 of Sacred Circles, also known as the 5 of Pentacles upright. All right, so Capricorn, this could be that, you know, there's some recent past energy, or you're still in the energy of looking for some type of refuge, looking for some type of hope or inspiration. Okay, you're looking to fulfill your own cup and realizing that you are the first and last refuge for yourself. Okay, so a lot of people talk about the 5 of Pentacles as a feeling of being left out in the cold. This is true, okay, but in this deck they show these 2 Native American women, and one is opening the hut and the other is coming out, and she's wearing this headdress, okay? So that is the headdress of this spiritual ritual or retreat that they're about to do. So it could be, for some of you guys, Capricorn, that you are, you know, really warming yourself up first, putting your oxygen mask on first on the plane before you help others, right? You're fulfilling your own cup. You're realizing that when the chips are down and maybe some other people can't support you in the way that you want them to at that time, that, you know, like I said before, that you, at the end of the day, are your first and last refuge, okay? So you're going to go within and you're going to find those answers and find that new inspiration and hope, okay? So that's really beautiful here, Capricorn. All right, so before we move actually to your second card, this is where my spirit guides wanted me to talk to you about what's on the top and the bottom of the Ancestral Path Tarot. Okay, this is again the ones in the main 6 in relation to that 5 of Sacred Circles or 5 of Pentacles upright. Okay, so this is energy from the recent past that's still lingering around, and why certain cards like this have come up for you, okay? So on the top, you have the 8 of Cups in the upright position, and on the bottom, you have 10 of Staves, also known as 10 of Wands, in the upright position. Okay, so this is saying that in the recent past, you could have needed some kind of break before making a decision, so you walked away, whether the decision was going to be good or bad for you or the other person. Okay, excuse me, you kind of took that break to go within, okay, with the 8 of Cups energy, and find your own answers and get the rest you need before making that decision. All right, now with this 10 of Staves or 10 of Wands energy, 10 is a completion card, so it could be that you were in the recent past having an ending and on the cusp of a new beginning. You could have been leveling up in some way, right? So if you were in a job position, you got the next in line position up, or if you were in a relationship or friends or family, right, you could be at a deeper level of commitment or vulnerability with any of those people, okay? But this is kind of what paved the way for you to get into that 5 of Sacred Circles or 5 of Pentacles energy, where you were looking for that spiritual retreat, that spiritual ritual to get back in touch with yourself, all right? Now your second card here, Capricorn, really goes in line with what we were just talking about, all right? So you got the Hermit in the right side up position. So this is all about trusting your intuition, taking a break from the crowd, whether physically and or mentally, going within, listening to your own inner guidance system, okay, and finding those answers within yourself, okay? So it really looks like for you, Capricorn, during that first week of August, it's really important for you to go within, make that time for yourself, and, you know, do what we just talked about with the last card as well. But really beautiful energy, again, to start your reading off here with Capricorn. All right, now your third card here out of all of your cards, I guess this would be maybe the only one that could be considered like a little bump in the road for you, okay? Or just a warning, right? Nothing is inherently positive or inherently negative in any of the cards or placements, okay? It just kind of depends on how you resonate with it, all right? But your third card here is the Queen of Sacred Circles in the reverse position, and this could be happening more towards the end of the first week of August or even that first weekend. But there is this feeling of not being nurtured, or you're not in the mode to nurture others, okay? It could always be vice versa, but also it could be some illusions that are having you not see things as clearly as you normally would. You could also be feeling not all the way in your element in some way, or all the way abundant or supported in some way, okay, with the Queen here in the reverse position, all right? But like I always say, nothing lasts forever, and if you're patient, before you know it, and I can already see it now, your next card is pretty positive here, okay? All right, so Capricorn. Here is your fourth card, the Two of Staves, also known as the Two of Wands in the right side of position, okay? This is not an action card, it is an observation card, so it could be by that second week of August, you're kind of taking the time to do some people watching, to ask for advice from others, or simply observe others that might be in a similar situation or dealing with similar people, okay, before you go out and make some decision or move, okay? But you're also, with the Nile River behind this Egyptian woman, getting to a place where you can channel your emotions in a positive way, all right? And here we have is your fifth card, Capricorn, that mental clarity that you've been seeking this whole time. So far we're talking about your reading. It looks like you could be, for some of you guys, and it's not exact, right, getting into this energy of the Prince of Swords upright in the middle to the second week of August, okay, or even second weekend of August here, where you're having more mental clarity, you're feeling more in your element, okay? You're also open to learning something new, right? A prince is not a king yet, he's almost like a student, so no matter where you are in your life or what age or your occupation or wherever you find yourself, you can always learn something new, and that actually makes you more abundant, all right? Okay. Now, alongside here, Capricorn, as your sixth card, right, you have the Six of Swords in the reverse position. Sorry, the sun keeps going in and out. Hopefully you can see a little bit there, okay? But this is how you want to see this card. It's a good position, okay? It means that you're letting go of any lingering little bit of anxiety, worry, overthinking, staying too much up in your head, not focusing enough on the present moment. You're letting that go. And when you put them next to the last card that you had, your fifth card, right? It's like, boom, this mental clarity, okay? And then here, even more mental clarity of letting this anxiety, worry, overthinking, too much up in your head go, and finding a more balanced place with your mental stuff, right? So having that mind, body, spirit connection here, all, within its proper place, okay? So really beautiful here, Capricorn. Before we get into your confirmation cards, in relation to the last card we were just talking about, right, the Six of Swords in the reverse position, this is actually where my spirit guides wanted me to talk to you about what was on the top and the bottom of your other deck here. Okay, this is the Llewellyn deck, the one with the yellow border, and the one I use for the confirmation cards coming up in just a moment, okay? But again, this is past energy, could be still lingering around, and why certain cards have come up, okay? So in the recent past, you have the Four of Wands in the reverse position on the top, and you have the Page of Swords in the right side position on the bottom. Okay, so this could be saying for some of you guys here, Capricorn, that in the recent past, there could have been some type of celebration or union that was put on hold, wasn't well received, or just didn't happen yet, okay, with the Four of Wands in reverse. If it's not that, it could also just be that you yourself or another person that you were dealing with was kind of not enjoying the journey of life, okay? So realizing that it isn't just, A to B, B to C, okay? It's the in-between, right? So when this is in the reverse position here, it kind of talks about that not being able to see the journey of life and slow down and enjoy the small things, or the little things are also important as well, okay? But despite that energy, however, whatever category you find yourself in here, okay, then you have the Page of Swords, right? He's also like a prince or a student, okay? He's not a knight yet or a king, but he's on his way, and he does have the ability to have some mental clarity here. Now with this page, and with a lot of pages, it does represent some type of communication, okay? So since it's a page, it would be a small communication. So either you sent a small communication, or someone sent a small communication to you, or it could be a small opportunity from the universe, okay, coming in from the recent past that made possible this Six of Swords in the reverse position. Remember your sixth card here in the main center made this possible, some type of communication from the universe, or from yourself to someone else, or from them to you, right? Made it possible for you to let go of that any lingering anxiety, worry, or overthinking here, okay? So beautiful, Capricorn. All right. Let's call out your confirmation cards here really quickly, your tarot confirmation cards. So you have Two of Swords in the right side of position. You have Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and then you have Five of Swords in reverse. So we will go in order here, all right? So with this Two of Swords in the right side of position, this is energy from the recent past here, Capricorn, where this is, again, an observation card. It's about opening your heart chakra, whether you or someone else or general environment, right? They're wanting to not only use their intellect with the swords, but she's crossing her heart and her heart chakra, and she has the blindfolds on and her eyes closed, right? So that's opening your heart chakra and trying to combine your decision-making skills with intellect, but also your heart. And this is, again, past energy. So when it's coming in here, Capricorn, and it's confirming the Five of Sacred Circles upright, your first card, and the Two of Staves, or also known as Two of Wands upright, okay? This is basically saying that this opening of the heart chakra and making decisions with your heart and your intellect together combined, this is what led to this spiritual retreat, this spiritual ritual that's going within, okay? Warming your own cup, pouring your own cup first, putting your oxygen mask first on the airplane, right? Realizing that you are your first and last refuge, okay? Finding that hope and inspiration, all right? And then also with the Two of Swords upright, confirming the Two of Staves upright, or Two of Wands, okay? You got a lot of twos here, right? You know, 4 could be an important number at this time for some of you. You know, you can always look at that way as a numerology way at the cards if you want to, but not everybody resonates with that. But sometimes I try to mention it. But anyway, here with this Two of Swords upright, confirming that Two of Staves, they're both in this observation mode. They're not ready to take action. They're opening the heart chakra. They're calming their emotions, channeling their emotions in this really positive way here, okay? And they're asking advice from others and doing some people watching, okay, to find out, right, what is the best decision to make for themselves. Not to copy anybody else, but just try to, like, pick up on all the information there to make the best decision, all right? Capricorn, your second confirmation card is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position here. All right, so this is, again, energy from the recent past, okay? This could be saying that in the recent past, you might have been not feeling all the way abundant, or, you know, particularly creative, or in your element, or accepting gifts from the universe, or even, excuse me, wow, excuse me, you know, the gifts that you were born with, possibly embracing those gifts in some way, right? With the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position as well here, all right? But yeah, this could be also something harking back to maybe last summer, okay, since normally when it's right side up it's a summertime card, but it's in reverse and it's already a past, it's in a past position. So maybe something of significance around those feelings happened during you know, previous summer, okay. But you know, it looks like either way you took it as a catalyst or fuel for the future, all right, because remember, it's coming in here and it's confirming the Hermit upright and the Prince of Swords upright, okay. So it really you know, you're going to turn that energy around, or you already have, or you will, okay, or the person you're dealing with will, or people, right, to go into the energy of the Hermit, to trust your inner guidance system, your intuition here, Capricorn, okay, to slowly move forward, but also take that break to go within and hear your inner guidance system and your intuition, and then also as a catalyst and fuel to find more mental clarity, to be open to learning new things, right, regardless again of your age or your position or where you find yourself, okay. And then also with this ocean in the background here, if you can see, with this Japanese guy, right, to channel your emotions in a positive way. Capricorn, where are we? Yes. So your last confirmation card here is the Five of Swords in the reverse position. And this is actually how you want to see this card, okay? This is a little bit of past and future energy here, Capricorn. Excuse me. So this is you coming more into the present moment, okay, not competing with yourself anymore or with others as well, and letting go of any mental confusion that might come up, okay, or might resurface again, all right. And so when this energy is coming in here with that Five of Swords in reverse, and it's confirming the Queen of Sacred Circles or Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Swords in reverse, okay, look, they're all in reverse here, all right. And so this energy that we just talked about with the Five of Swords, this is kind of you know, putting this more in perspective, like maybe in, you know, the first week or so you weren't feeling particularly nurturing to others, or you didn't feel nurtured enough, or you didn't feel in your power enough, or feel abundant or supported, or you still had some illusions with the moon really tiny at the bottom of the card there, okay. But then if you take that and then you say, I'm going to not compete with others, and I'm going to I'm not going to compete with others, right? I'm going to focus more on the present moment and let any, you know, past or upcoming mental confusion go. Then there you go, you do it, okay? These are both swords and they're both in the reverse position, and this is 5 and then 6, right? It's like literally going in order here, Capricorn. That is your reading as far as the tarot, right? But before you go, real quickly, I wanted to give you your oracle cards, all right? So your first oracle card here is the Rebecca Campbell deck, okay? And it says, I'm sorry, okay? It says defensiveness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. And it's really pretty image, mirror image of these two people kind of praying with their head down and the roots underneath them, the earth, and how these two faces of the tree or of these people are looking at each other, okay? So this could be a particular note for some of you guys to let the defensiveness down, okay, in some way, that past wrongs hopefully will be right, but also uprooting and getting that healing that you need, okay? And then your second oracle card here, Capricorn, whether you're watching for romantic reasons or platonic love with friends or family, or even self-love, right, is flirt, okay? And it says, extend your lighthearted energy to others. All right. Okay, so that is nice, right? Again, whether it's romantic or platonic or even to yourself, let a little bit of that lighthearted energy, that playful, fun energy, okay, because that will help you and help others as well. All right. And real quickly before we lose all the sun, your last oracle card here, Capricorn, your animal card is so beautiful. It's the Falcon, okay? And it says, act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. I can't say it right now. Without equivocation. All right, here it is, the Falcon card, okay? I don't know why I can't say that word right now. But anyway, you know, if you want to, like I have mentioned before, look up like the Native American power animal spirit or animal totem of the falcon and what else it can represent for you or bring up for you, or even how you can incorporate, you know, falcon magic at this time or any time, right? You can just do a simple Google search there and find more info, all right? So anyway, thank you guys so much for all of your energy, for your likes, for your shares, for your subscriptions. I really appreciate it. Please let me know in the comments down below if this resonated for you, if you want to share anything or just say hello. I always appreciate it and love hearing from you guys. That's why I do this, okay? But yeah, if you also haven't subscribed yet and you want to, all you have to do, it is free, is click on the bell icon in the bottom right and make sure that it's blue and it's active, and it'll just notify you when I put out new videos. But other than that, you guys take care, enjoy this time period, and I'll see you guys later. All right, bye.